If you have a problem with me, you need to take it up with me and not go running to the owner. What are you talking about? You went and ran and told the owner all about Harper so he'd fall in love with Harper and not Abby. We have interviews today with both of them and with the owner so he can choose. That he has no way of knowing who he wants more. He just knows I want Harper and you want Abby. Stop trying to start drama. I need you to remember I am manager. You need to figure out how to communicate with me without speaking down to me. Why? Did I hurt your feelings? Are you here nights and weekends? No. Why? Am I here early mornings? No, because you're lazy. Think about it, Charles. If you are here in mornings and on Mondays every day of the week other than on the weekends, and I'm here on weekends and in late nights, then normally a manager is always going to be here. You are missing the point. I'm the manager. I'm insane. You're going to make me go insane. I understand that, and I will fully uphold my respect for you as manager as long as you're a manager. What I am saying is that you can't be here all the time, and I can't be here all the time. So why not have someone who is here in charge when the other one can't be here? I guess that kind of does make sense, but I don't like it. Okay, we're moving places. We're going places. If you're going to say something, say where I can hear it. I can't do it, Charles. I can't do it with you. Can't do what? Come into work, trying to figure out if you're going to be mad at me or not because I'm just simply existing. I did not ask for this position. I'm not taking your position away from you. I am just simply acting as manager if you are not here, and I will call you if anything is needing to be okayed through you. I promise you. Fine, whatever, but Abby and whatever her name should be here in a little bit. I'm going to go insane here. I'm going to go insane. Hey, Harper. Hey, Abby. Hey, Abby. How are you today, baby? So that there's no biased opinions, I've decided I'm going to conduct the interview without either one of you in the room, okay? No. I'm the manager. I would like to be in there. Oh, that's genius. I think that'll work out great that way. Like, he has final say because it is his salon that he owns. Of course you would side with him. Charles, could you not try to argue in front of the girls we're about to interview? I can't believe that he won't let me, the manager, be in there. Why are you so nervous? There's no telling what you told him which will make him lean towards Harper. You've got a real stick up your ass recently. Is it because you're like really insecure, or have I done something? Because I don't think I've done anything. So if we need to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. No, it's just you're trying to steal my job. If I was a spiteful person, I would say, well, Charles, if you would actually do your job properly, no one else would have to do it as well to make sure everything was done. But I'm not a spiteful person, so I won't say that. But you just said it. No, that was just me telling you what I would say. I didn't say it to you. I was just telling you what went through my brain that I didn't actually say to you. I was just kind of relaying what would have happened. See? This is why you shouldn't be manager. That's fair, but technically, I'm not manager. You are. I'm assistant manager. Because of you, we can't be in that interview room hearing what's going on. Yeah, sure. Blame it on me. I'm the problem. Why is it taking them so long? Probably because the owner doesn't rush through interviews and make sure he gets all of the information needed to know prior to allowing a stylist in here. Harper, Abby, it was wonderful meeting with both of you. I'm going to sit down and think everything over, and then I'll give you both a call by the end of the week, okay? How did it go? Did you just love Abby? I'm going to do a pros and cons list and figure out who I like best and then let you and Bailey know. That is not the proper way of handling things. If you like someone, you need to tell us so that we are prepared. You're the owner, so whatever you decide, I'll stand behind, so I gotta go to work. All right, Karen, do you have a ponytail holder to pull up your hair with? No, why? Well, you remember I don't have time to blow dry you now because you were 30 minutes late for your appointment? But I'm here now. I was having fun with my friends. We were at brunch. Right, and typically I would just have canceled your appointment with being 30 minutes late, but instead, out of the kindness of my heart, I took you and just did your color, and we agreed that you were not going to get blow dried. I thought you were just trying to make me feel bad. No, I wasn't kidding around. My next client's about to walk in the door. Well, she can wait up front like everybody else and wait for my service to be done. I get being late because there's traffic or something happened, a flat tire, your cat was running out in the road and you had to go get it. I get that kind of stuff, and I completely understand it and respect it and will completely try to work with you the best I can. But this was because you were having brunch with your friends, not a legitimate reason. So I'm sorry, Karen. Today you're leaving with a wet head. I will never be coming back. I'm done with you. I tried to care, but it felt gross, so I stopped. Next. Hello? Hey, do you have a second? I wanted to talk to you about the interviews the other day. Yeah, I'm just folding towels, but I'm gonna put you on speaker because no one else is here. So I see what you were talking about Harper. She is 5 years in the industry, fully booked clientele. But you weren't lying when you were talking about how soft-spoken that child is. Right? She's so quiet, but it's kind of nice. Like, we have a lot of loud girls here. Yeah, and then with Abby, there are a lot of red flags. Really? Can I ask what? Well, it was a lot of what you've already told me about how she has job hopped a lot in the past 3 years to 12 different salons, and how a lot of drama has followed her and how it wasn't her fault. And I asked her if she's fully booked, and she says she has like 3 regulars, but she relies a lot on walk-ins. Ooh, we don't get that many walk-ins here. Exactly. We're off the beaten path. So then she said, well, I was hoping that someone would help me with social media. So now she's needing help, on top of the fact that she is probably going to be an issue. Right. So I wanted to call you and inform you that I was going to offer Harper the position and make sure you were fully aware before I called Charles and told him the bad news. Oh, so you haven't told Charles anything yet? No, I wanted to make sure you were aware of what was going on prior to me telling Charles in preparation of backlash. You think there's going to be backlash? Oh yeah, Charles is dramatic. There will definitely be some drama that goes down. Okay, well, you go call Charles and what? So let me get this straight. Y'all are just back here talking crap about me? How about this? I'm done. Charles, no, we weren't talking crap. He was just informing me of what he had decided on the interview process. In case either one of you has forgotten, I'm manager. He should have called me first. Whoa, did I hear incorrectly? Did I just hear Charles say he quits? Yes, you heard that right. I quit. Hold on, let me call you back. Charles, don't be dramatic. What are you doing? Stop. Don't do that. So you to be manager so bad? So be it. I quit. Stop for a second and talk to me like a grown adult. Are you quitting because you're mad that he decided on Harper or because he called me first? I'm manager, Bailey. He should have called me and talked to me first. And do we see why he decided to call me first? You were acting out. You were being dramatic right now. Oh, I'm being dramatic. What if he had chosen Abby instead of Harper? Wouldn't have you been upset? I would have been sad for Harper because she was the better candidate. But no, I would not have thrown a hissy fit and decided to quit out of nowhere. You are so full of it, Bailey. You would have been just as mad as what I am right now. What are you doing now? What are you doing? The salon owner is not a hairstylist, so you have to have a licensed hairstylist on the business license for it to remain open, and my name's not going to be on this building anymore. You are so spiteful that you're going to cross out your name so that the salon can't, so you're going to make all of the girls here not be able to work because you're this spiteful? Sounds like a problem the salon owner needs to figure out. Baby, don't you worry. He'll just put my name on it tomorrow. And I love how that doesn't bother you. What are you doing? Well, you're acting as dramatic as Tina did, so I figured that in just a few seconds, you're going to start throwing stuff at me too. So I was getting prepared and bobbing and weaving. Don't you ever compare me to Tina. Oh, did I strike a nerve? That was low, even for you. That's gross. Really? Let's take a second and look around here. I'm not being dramatic. My feelings are hurt. And your feelings are allowed to be hurt, but you're not allowed to act like a child. So now I'm acting like a child. Forget it. I'm done. Another one bites the dust. I'm already running late for my flight, so if you could hurry up, that'd be wonderful. And I was supposed to have a direct flight, and now it says I'm supposed to have a layover, and that's not okay with me. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Can I have your driver's license so I can pull up your boarding pass? Take your time. I'm trying not to miss another flight. Thank you. And what was the reason that you were late for your first flight? It's at lunch with some very important people. Are you nosy or something? Just making conversation. So the only direct flight we had today is the one that you missed. And so they rebooked you for the one later, which is the only other flight that we have going to your destination, and that one does have a layover. Oh, you people are so incompetent. I paid for a direct flight, sweetie. I don't want a layover. Correct, but you missed that one. Just give me a direct flight. Why is that so difficult? There's one tomorrow. Would you like me to reschedule you for that for tomorrow? Are you stupid? I paid for a flight today. I want my flight today. So the options it looks like we have for you are 1, you stay on the flight that we have you scheduled for today because you missed your first one. That unfortunately does have a layover. 2, you can wait for tomorrow for a direct flight. Or 3, drive there. Which one would you prefer? You have been so unhelpful. I've paid good money for this. I will be talking to someone. Which one did she choose? I need to click a button. Hey, so I got bad news. Charles actually quit, didn't he? I didn't hear that improperly. Yeah, it gets worse. So, you know how his name is on the business license? He remembered that and went and crossed his name out, and so now we can't have our doors open until we get a new name put onto the business license. Please tell me you're kidding. That's not funny. Ha ha ha, I'm kidding. Oh, God, I thought you were being serious. Whew. Yeah, no, I was kidding. No, he actually did quit. Bailey! Yeah, he was like really upset, and then I may or may not have made it worse by saying that he was acting like Tina, and he got his feelings like really hurt about that. Whoa, hold on, pause. You called him Tina? Yeah, because he was acting like a darn child, and I didn't want any part of it, and so I told him he was acting like a child, and he needed to like stop, and he got his feelings really hurt about it. And all of this is over me wanting to hire Harper over Abby because he knows Abby's mom. How did their interview process go? Like, what happened? Can you give me details? So how about this? I'll call you back later and I'll tell you all about it so you're fully aware. But I need you to go and tell the rest of the girls that they can't work the rest of the day until I get the business license changed. And I'm going to go do that now, but you have to tell them that they have to reschedule the rest of their day. Why do I have to do that? I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. People are going to be mad. Yeah, you have fun with that, you little assistant manager, you. I didn't even want this role. You put me in it without asking me, and now here we are in this situation. Okay, good luck, bye. Great news, everybody. We get to go home early. Yay! Did my client call and cancel? I'm confused. I make my own schedule. So, when Charles marked his name off on the business license earlier, that meant that we can't keep the doors open. So, we need you to, the owner told me that he needs you to finish up with the clients that you have and reschedule the rest for either the rest of this week or next week. Are you serious? Yeah, Charles kind of screwed everyone over because he threw a hissy fit. It's wonderful, it's great, but I will help anyone reschedule the rest of their clients and try to figure it out the best of my abilities. I'm about to have to call mine as well. Can we finish the clients that we have in our chair at least? Yes, Kirsten, she has color on her head. Don't make her leave with that. Yes, finish with her, and then we have to like close the door and not take any more clients. But hold on, can we for sure come back to work tomorrow? Yeah. Why, what's wrong with your face? Why you say it like that? Because I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. I've never run a salon before. I've never been a manager before. This is the second salon I've ever worked at. I'm still new to this industry and I don't know what's going on. I'm just following the rules of what the owner has told me and what the previous manager told me before he up and quit and left us all screwed. Ooh, didn't mean to strike a nerve there. Not your fault. This is not on you. I'm frustrated and ill, and I need to go call my clients. Let me know if I need to help you call yours. I'll be back. All right, so I got all the girls sent home, and they were not happy. So can you now tell me about how the interviews went with the candidates? Oh, yeah, forgot that I was supposed to tell you about it. So how it went was, Harper, Abby, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day today so we can get this interview process started. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to see us today. I missed that. Will you say that again? Not to interrupt or anything, but I do believe that I'm the better candidate for this position. Confidence is key, correct? To a degree, yeah. So can y'all tell me about why you're leaving your previous salon and wanting to work here instead? So my salon closed and that's why I'm having to find another one. My old salon, they were so rude. They had unrealistic expectations for me and it's just, I couldn't stay there any longer. Okay, can you elaborate a little bit more on that? So after finishing my client for the day, I would be tired because I'm not trying to overwork myself. And so I would leave like color bowls sitting out and like I wouldn't clean up or something. And they would lose their marbles because it was lunchtime and people have to work the rest of the day. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Like my mental health is important. I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn you that I want my salon to remain clean. So before you leave, I would appreciate you to clean up your station. Are y'all both fully booked? I don't have any more room for any other clients. It's the salon's job to make sure I have clients in my chair. That's not my problem. Not to be like told you so or anything, but told you so. I told you that Harper was the better choice. I'm not denying that at all, but unfortunately now we have an open chair and so I'm gonna offer both of them the job. No, hold on. No, don't do that. That's drama related. We're not doing that. We're trying to get away from drama. We've got rid of Tina. Now Charles is gone, so drama is gone. Maybe, how about this? Let's just ask Harper to see if anybody else wants to come here from her old salon that closed. Oh, that would have been really smart to do, but unfortunately I have sent both of them a message already offering the position. Now what are you headed to go do now? I forgot to tell you, I'm putting your name on the business license. You're doing what?